Syrvivor Syracuse, Mind, Body, Soul, coming soon. So, what's up, guys? We are back again with another season 3 castaway, and it's a familiar face. Season 1, Castaway Molly Lepeska will be joining us again to play her second time. Hopefully, a better time in season 3. But introduce yourself, Molly, for people who don't know. Who is Molly Lepeska?
All right, so I'm Molly Lepeska. I'm from Edina, Minnesota, and I'm a bioengineering major. I'm involved in Theta on campus. Yeah, you're excited to play Survivor. Huge super fan. Watched it with my mom growing up as a kid, so very excited to play again.
100%. I remember going into season 1, we were all high on Molly, and then when she got one of the biggest blindsides, I'd like to say, of the season, being third voted out, definitely brutal. But we're happy to see her back. But at the same time, coming from that experience, Molly, why the hell do you want to play again?
Because I did so bad the first time. Who plays Survive and's lame enough not to make the merge? Like, I had to play again. I was like, what the? So I had to at least make the merge this time is why I need to play again.
So I guess you got screwed over by a big blindside with your Theta girls.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they're not playing this time, but at the same time, you are a returnee, so that does peg you as a target early on. Now, you will be joined with Ryan Baker and Mike, but that doesn't mean that you'll be in the same tribe or work with them. So how will you mitigate that target threat on you day one?
You know, it's going to be just like building relationships with people. So I just want us to like trust each other and just kind of get away from. I don't really think I should have that much of a target. I'm really just going to remind people I went out third and just hope that kind of diminishes whatever threat people are looking at me for. So we'll just figure it out as we go.
Sure.
You don't have to feel out the vibe of the what everyone's saying.
Yeah, definitely. Being out there, that could be a good selling point for sure. So I guess another question is, even though you did only play what 2.5 weeks, that's still a good amount of time. That said, what do you want to do differently in those 2.5 weeks that you want to put into this game?
I just want to do I really think I'm going to start the game very similar to how I did last time. I'm just hoping with slightly different results of just trying getting to know people within the first 2 weeks, but I'm going to have to do a lot better job of reading the room because that was also what people didn't like about me. So I got to like figure out how to still go out and meet everyone and kind of figure out who I want to play with, but not do it in a way that doesn't like make a target on my back like I did the first time.
Oh yeah, for sure. So not being the only returnee does alleviate some pressure for sure. You have Mike and Ryan Baker, season 1 and season 2. Do you plan to work with them? Do you plan to throw them out there? As I've only been here for 2 eliminations, they've been way past me. Get them out. What is your mind there? What do you want to do?
Well, we'll see. I would definitely love to work with like Ryan Baker, Mike, like that would be a great shield for me, like to have them in the alliance and just kind of push them out in front as the main target. But so we'll just see. If they want to play with me, I would definitely play with them. But if they're public enemies number 1, 2, and I'm 3, then I'm going to have to probably throw them under the bus and abort mission.
I like it. So do you have any goals heading into the season? Now, you were a robbed queen for season 1 because you're a big Survivor fan, and we know that. What is your goals? What is your goal heading into the season?
I just want to be able to do all of the like, what's it called? I don't know, all of the big moments. Like Jake talked about it in one of his like confessionals about like I want to find an idol or advantage or something. Like that's just I want to be able to do that. And then I want to make the merge, so hopefully I could win an individual immunity. That'd be pretty dope too. These are buzzwords that pop out in my head of like things I've always wanted to do on the show.
We love it. Let's see. That's another question. We're kind of barreling through this. Here's a good question. So season 1, we found it, at least I found it to be very social. I guess that attributes to why everyone's so close now. And season 2, I found it to be very strategic, very cutthroat. definitely opposite sides of the spectrum. Season 3, new cast, 3 returnees. How do you think you can? I mean, what do you think? I don't know. What do you think it might be?
Well, I play the social game. That's how I like to play. And I think that was just kind of a lot of people shared that sentiment the first season. It just everyone was very there for the social game for the most part. So we'll see. I plan to kind of make that the environment, kind of get people chatting of challenges and stuff. So it's more of the less cutthroat of what I've heard about season 2 so far, but they'll still be in there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. So famously, Molly petitioned for more physical challenges her season. With COVID, that being said, we are going to be outside for mainly all of the challenges.
Yeah.
And we will probably have a physical uptake. Name why COVID is going to either force you to adapt in the game or force you to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. What does COVID play into?
Honestly, I was thinking about it, and I don't really. The way that the game kind of works, like it was always so much effort to like physically meet up with people in the first season. Like I would do it with like Jake and Valentina and stuff that people lived on my street. So I was like, that's basically the same thing. But half the players I would FaceTime anyway to have conversations. So I think like that's going to be the main way people are communicating now is like the FaceTimes. And then, I don't know, are we talking about like challenges with COVID or like actual challenges though?
No. No. You're fine. That's a good answer.
We'll see. And I'm majorly behind on my workout plan now. I have not done it in a hot second here, so maybe I shouldn't have been too eager to ask for really physical challenges.
Famously, Molly's birthday is tomorrow, so she has a break. We're good. But after her birthday, gung ho, Syrvivor Syracuse all the way. 100% on it.
You know it.
But yeah, here's a question. What do you want to tell your future self after this game?
Good thing. One thing I definitely needed to hear when I first was voted out last time was to just kind of take it one step at a time, just kind of go with the flow. It's just a game at the end of the day. And just to not take things too personally because it's a game. Kind of the number one thing.
True.
I wish I need to write in a note and leave it for myself to read in 3 months.
This does actually spark up a good question I just thought of. So your season's out there. Your elimination's out there. Your brutal blindside's out there. And once I reveal the returnees from season 1, season 2, some people might be inclined to check out how you got voted out. Will you use that in a way that, like, oh, I got brutally blindsided. I just want to play.
I mean, kind of. If you watch all of the, like, videos, it's just like, oh, Molly is out. Like, she's going goodbye. Everyone's lying to her. She's totally just walking into it. And I'm just MIA.
Hopefully it'll be different now. I'm expecting some hot vlogs. And I'm expecting a deeper run.
I'll give you some good vlogs. Don't worry. I'll do a better job at that this time. I'm surprised you didn't yell at me more.
I will yell at you. I didn't have enough power that I do now, Molly, so I will yell at you more now. But yeah.
So bored to yell at me.
Exactly. Plus, these new people don't know me. So I had great control over season 2, and I'm expecting the same over 3.
Yeah, you need to release the cast list. I want to know.
You'll know day 1.
I really won't know until day 1.
Yeah, no.
Seriously? That's BS. The first season you like relisted the list.
Yeah, because that's season 1. I was a newbie. I wanted people to not go into this blind, too blind at least. Season 2, different. Season 3, same thing. So it's gonna be hot. What can we expect from season 3, Molly, this season?
Ooh. I mean, I'm definitely going to be less afraid to be more like brutal and like stab people in the back. So hopefully don't have all those close connections like last time I played. So we'll see. It's going to be sweet to your face and stab you in the back. If I'm feeling it, we'll see.
Like that could be a good tagline. So Molly, thank you again. Do you have any closing remarks and or shout outs you want to give before we sign off?
Not that I can think of. What kind of shout outs do people do at the end of these?
I don't know. Shout out to your Theta girls that voted you off.
Oh, little V, if you're watching this.
Shout out to Jake. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. No shout outs.
Shout out to them.
So that was Molly Lepeska, guys. We will see her out there once again on season 3. We wish her the best of luck. And we'll see how she does. All right. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks.